What is self-perception theory? It is the theory or idea that you come to the conclusion about what your attitudes are by observing your own behavior, just like you do from someone else. Let's say you're on a plane and you're next to somebody who's reading a Harry Potter book. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's the second book. And you look at the person next to you and you said, oh, you must be into fantasy novels. In other words, I'm observing their behavior, reading a Harry Potter book, and inferring their attitude, what they like and what their views on things are. What is self-perception theory? It's doing the same for yourself. It's saying, I'm reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I must enjoy fantasy. So you observe your own behavior objectively. Look at what you're doing and how an observer would describe it, and infer the attitude behind the behavior. That's all self-perception theory is. I must like doing audiobooks and hearing myself talk because that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm eating tortilla chips with queso cheese mixed with salsa. I must like salty stuff and cheese mixed with salsa. Another way to do this is to look at the consequences of behavior and infer the reason for that behavior. But not always our intentions and the consequences are perfectly linked. A lot of times we intend one thing and the consequence is far different from what we intended. So taking a consequence of someone's behavior and assuming their intention is murky water because hypothetically they could have intended it to go very differently. Because consequences of our actions are somewhat out of our control. It's just the actions we control, not the consequences. Anyway, self-perception theory. Observe yourself and infer your own attitudes based on, I'm playing a video game. I must at least a little bit like playing video games. I mainly wear long sleeve shirts. I must like long sleeve shirts. Observe yourself like an observer would and infer your attitudes like an observer would. Cheese.